We hear all the time from people around the game that double A is where you start to see the breaking balls that are really set apart from what you've seen before. That can be a big challenge for a young hitter.
Absolutely, and I think when you think back to some of the pitchers that I faced, some of the guys that you face in the big leagues for 5, 6, 10 years, you're thinking, man, I saw him somewhere. Yeah, it was Double A because when you see most prospects of any organization, they pretty much go to Double A just to get themselves over that hump and get ready for the league.
You had a breakout season at the double A level yourself. What was it about you that enabled you to have that kind of campaign?
I was very confident, and I thought, if the confidence could just stay with me consistently, which is very hard to do at any level of baseball because it's a game of failure. I just try to be consistent every night, whether it was defensively, offensively. Just bring something to the table. Go home with something where you felt good, and I didn't have to think about that game when I went to sleep.
It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Brian Gonzalez, a left-handed Floridian, will get the starting assignment. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? Those are
Next to stand in is Jesus Reyes. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Out in front of it, strike one. Here comes the 0-1. And he fouls this one off. Oh, and 2 count. Here's the pitch. Fouled off. 2 out, nobody on. fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. So a rather pedestrian start to the top half of the first. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1, no score. Next here is Aaron Schunk. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. 0-1 pitch on its way. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. He's got it. 1 there, but they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first. Next to hit, Jesus Reyes. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You can tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB. I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
1-1, here it comes.
He's got a good feel for his off-speed pitches second time through the order, and we just saw 3 in a row.
Here we go. And it's fouled away. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. Right fielder giving chase. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. Now to the plate, Jose Gomez worked the walk his first time up. No one out with a runner at second. Bouncer to the left side, fielded cleanly, and that's out number 1. Bases are loaded here with 1 away, and that'll bring up Zach Veen. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. To second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. So the lineup flips over and digging in. Gaylord Marks singled in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through them.
And we'll just leave it there as they make the play to end the inning. Next to hit is number 22. Comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Here comes the 1-2. On the ground is short. This could be 2. The second for 1. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw.
They couldn't turn him.
Up next, Jesus Reyes. He flew out in his last AB. No balls and a strike to count. Come on, guys. Set. Here's the 0-1. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
And I really don't know how you swing at that. He must have had his mind up he was going to swing as soon as the ball came out of the pitcher's hand.
Protecting with 2 strikes, went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2 in just about every at-bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
Popped him up. Tolia camps under it, and he's got it for out number 2. Now to bat, Jesus Reyes. He's set. Here it comes. Drives it out to deep right center field. Center fielder giving chase. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. Zach Veen will be the batter. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Fielder, Zach.
Out of the stretch, the 3-2 pitch home. Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. Reyes ranging into the outfield. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Well, that wasn't exactly a nail-biter, but it's always nice when you can get an offensive closer like that and save your closer for another day. A comfortable victory.
It's baseball. It's the show. So now to the plate, Jesus Reyes looking for better results than last night when he went 0 for 4 in that one. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Guys, we take a look at the home 9 as they take the field tonight. They did get the win last time out, but it hasn't been the best week for them as they've won just twice in their last 6 tries.
Yeah, Matty V, we're looking at a team right now. They're just playing some average baseball through 4 games of this homestand. They split it 2-2, D-Row, and I think they expect a little bit more.
Yeah, and you don't want to be playing average baseball in front of your home fans. They need to find a way to win this game and try and take 3 out of the first 5 of this homestand.
Here comes the 1-2. Hit on the ground to third. Reined in. One there. On to first, and they turn the double play. And now, Ryan Valade. He's all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. Softly hit to short. And that's through on the left, a base hit. And the runner will score from second as they take a 2-1 lead. Stepping up is Jesus Reyes, trying to bring in the tying run from third here. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Little slide step action there, Dan.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat and mouse game continues on.
Line toward right center. In there. Base hit, and that ought to get the run in from third.
Sometimes you just got to trust your hands. That pitch probably wasn't even in the zone, and he was able to fight it off for a base hit.
Now batting.
And now in the box, Carlos Silva. He bounced out last time up.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at-bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they can certainly roll too. Got him swinging on the fastball there. Carlos Silva goes down for the first out here in inning number 3. Digging in next, Blaze Jordan. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Blaze Jordan.
2-2. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule. Next to dig in, Jason Rosario. Drew a base on balls his first time up. Hit weakly on the ground to short. Oh, behind the bat. But he is in there as they can't get him at second.
You know, D-Rose, sometimes one of your best friends are your own teammates right there. Good hustle from first base to beat that throw to second, and guess what? He bought his battery, made a knock.
Yeah, he definitely bought him a knock. You know what else he's going to buy him? He's going to buy him a
Meanwhile, this ball's going to get through, and that's a base hit. The runner from second crosses the plate. It's 4-2.
Hey, this one's a long way from being over, D-Roll, but that big base hit.
So stepping in is Salvador Avila. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. This is popped up. Reyes shading to his right. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Striding in is Ryan Valade. Potential tying run for him at third base. 0-1, here it comes. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. He's right there. There's 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Ball set for the start of the inning. And coming forward now is the shortstop, Jesus Reyes. That one yanked just foul. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Fouled away.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
And he fouls this one off.
Get a good one. Get a good rip on it, huh?
The 0-2 once more. High in the air down the right field line. Marks is there, 1 away. So now into the box is Jesus Reyes. Flew out last time up.
Almost, Matty. Almost went.
And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. And a leaping effort at the wall, but it's in vain. A home run. So it's a solo shot to dead center. Home run number 5 on the year, as it's now an 8-5 ball game.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1.
Now at the plate is Ryan Belaid. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. Hit on the ground out to short. Scooped up. And there's one down now. Ready now is Jesus Reyes. And he's got a chance to tie things up here as the equalizer sits just 90 feet away. Now here's the signal from the dugout, so he'll take first here on the intentional walk, and that makes runners at the corners with 2 away. Bounce it to the left side. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first is in time, and the rally comes up just short as this ball game is over.
Wow, that's one of the best finishes we've been part of in a while. 2 outs, tying one at third, the go-ahead run at first, but they can't find a way to get him home. Tough way to lose, but a great way to win a game.
11 runners left on base.
We've got baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Carl Kaufman gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
So the next to bat will be Jesus Reyes. It was a 2-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game. First pitch coming. Here it is. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Fellas, you take a look at our homestanding ball club as they come into this one tonight. They've been in a nice little groove, winning 3 of their last 4 games.
Hey, Matty D, we're taking a look at a team right here, D-Row. Through 5 games of this homestand, they're 3-2. I know they were expecting more, but they'd like to win this one here today and get that up to 4-2 on this homestand.
Yeah, this is an important one right here. You don't want to go 500 first 6 games, especially at home. On the road, you can deal with it. At home, this is a must-win.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now.
Let her rip.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. Got him with a good high. And stepping in, Aaron Schunk. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Swinging a ground ball to third. Reined in. And there's out number 2. New inning set to get underway. And coming forward now is the shortstop, Jesus Reyes.
For me, this is an important add-on inning here. Their little lead is cute. I like it, but keeping the pressure on, building that lead. That's how you...
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Center fielder going back, and it's gone. Solo shot to right center. 6th home run on the season for him as they move on top 4-0.
I know hindsight's 20/20, but you can't throw that pitch to that guy. Don't forget, he homered yesterday, so you know he's locked in and ready to roll up there. We'll see if he learns from that.
So now here is Derek Gonzalez.
The left fielder, Derek
Gomez on second, delayed at first with no outs.
Hey, look for him right now.
And this is on the ground to short. Could be 2. Scooped up to second for 1. On to first to complete the double play.
That's not the guy you're going to see doubled off very often, so that was a quick turn at second base. Good transfer and a strong throw.
So next to hit is Aaron Shunk, runner in
Now
scoring
batting,
position
third
with Sugan.
baseman, Aaron.
Hey, all right. Here you go, Daryl. 2 outs. Let's get out of here.
Ready on 0-2. Hit on the ground to short. Right to him. Throw to first in time, and the big inning is avoided as the side is retired. It's a run on 2 hits, 1 left. On now to the top of inning number 4. The Sea Dogs lead it 4-1.
Come on, Chief, one time. Here we go.
Stepping in once again is Jesus Reyes.
Well, Matt, this is one of the problems. This guy's a good fastball, particularly low fastball hitter. It doesn't matter how hard or how low.
Well, the play's been made, and with it comes the end of the inning. So 1 run here, 1 hit, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. Digging in will be Jesus Reyes. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Batson aboard here at first with nobody out. Fouled off. The 0-2 pitch.
As a hitter, you got to be staunch in your game plan. You know he has a nasty changeup, and you got to fight to make sure it's in the zone. That's a great take right there.
Now a soft liner to the right side, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. He's set, now the pitch. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. And fouled away. Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one.
Hey, get a good one up there, huh? They see it, drive it. Let's go.
Fouled away.
7 foul balls in a row. Okay, come on now. This is getting a little ridiculous. Don't be shocked if the pitcher throws the rosin bag at this one.
Oh, and he turns another one around here. And his fine ball game will continue. Give him another home run. So a 2-run shot to left center, his 2nd of the game, as they've widened this lead to 8 now. Jesus Reyes coming to the plate again as we look back at his 2 home runs in the game so far. The most recent back in the 6th inning.
You hang till you bang it, kid. Here you go.
First pitch of the AB on its way. swing there as this is deep down the line in right, but this is going to wind up out of play.
Hey, he finds himself down 0-2 with the quickness. I know he's a great two-strike hitter, but this at bat, he's going to have to find a way to nickel and dime and get this thing back to even.
Popped high in the air. And this is taken in for the second out. So here is Derek Gonzalez, struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, Matty, big time K last time up, and it's been a tough series for him so far. You can tell he's just not. Seeing the ball off this team. Let's see if he can make an adjustment right here.
Hit on the ground out to short. He's got it. Throws in time, and that's out number one. Now to the plate, here is Jesus Reyes.
Shortstop, Jesus Reyes.
From the stretch. And he might have another one as this is hit high and deep out to left. But he will haul this in on the run. He had to go back to the warning track to do it, and there are two away.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
And now here is Aaron Shunk, eighth batter of the inning now with the bases loaded and two away. Now it's swinging a ground ball. This should do it. He's right there. Throw on to second for the force, and the ball game is over.
On paper, this had the makings of a real hard-fought game, but paper and reality, those are two different things. They pulled away and never looked back. How about to a tune of a 9-run victory?
13-4 the way this one ends. The Portland Sea Dogs took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Keon Whitehead gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. Carl Kaufman couldn't escape the fourth inning as he slapped with the loss. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
Well, for a minute, it really looked like they were going to play with using this kid on the mound and in the field, but it seems they've quickly abandoned that idea. Jim Callis of MLB Pipeline joins me. Jim, does that tell you that the pick on him was a reach as high as it was?
You know, I really wouldn't say that at all. I mean, one thing I've learned over the years is you don't want to judge a draft too soon. Sure. You got to wait for it to play out and see how the guy, give him years in the big leagues before you really know for sure. But to be honest, it's so difficult to make it as a two-way player because it's difficult to make it as a hitter or as a pitcher, and to try to do both is that much harder. And I've seen a number of instances where you have a guy who's maybe a two-way player at the amateur level, and you bring him into pro ball, and you make him a pitcher, and then you see his fastball gets better because he's not drained.
Yeah.
He's not exerting energy, trying to make it as a position player. His secondary stuff gets better because he has more time to work on it. It's the same thing. I've seen plenty of hitters who've given up pitching, and then they can focus on hitting, and they get better. Maybe they start driving the ball more. They become better defensive players because they have more time to take ground balls or fly balls, as the case may be. So, no, I wouldn't say it's a mistake. We've got to let this guy's career play out.
A player new to his Double-A squad gets a tip from one of his coaches. This minor league team is reminded that the eyes of the organization are keeping tabs on it.
The game's future stars are on display as minor league baseball comes your way on the show. Tonight, game 2 of this 3-game weekend series between the Hartford Yard Goats and the Portland Sea Dogs.
And now,
it's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next.
Portland Sea Dogs.
Chris Murphy, the southpaw out of the Golden State, gets the call here. What's your take on him, Dan?
This guy has 3 pitches that he brings into his mix. And if he has all of them...
Next up, Jesus Reyes. He
third.
did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one.
Reyes.
Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1. Yeah, you should take a look at our visiting club as they enter play here this evening. They come in the midst of a stretch where they've dropped 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, guys, yesterday's loss was a tough one. A 1-run loss. Hopefully they were able to just acclimate themselves to the city, get a chance to hit the streets, maybe regroup a little bit, and show up today ready to go.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Still no balls and 2 strikes.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he's...
We'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the side. Nothing doing here this half. On now to the top half of inning number 2. The Yard Goats lead it 1-0. So next to bat will be Derek Gonzalez. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Back up. Oh, no, that got him. No chance to recover, and let's hope he's okay out there. And time now. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Scott Burcham. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Hit on the ground out to short. Fielded cleanly. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits. Next it'll be Jesus Reyes. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat. First pitch of the AB on its way. High in the air and deep to left center field. Center fielder looking up, still ranging back. Unbelievable! A home run. I don't believe what I just saw. I don't believe what I just saw. So a 2-run shot to left center. 8th home run on the season for him as it's trimmed to a 4-3 game now.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the mean rate.
All right, find your pitcher. Let's go.
Ready to take his hats again. Jesus Reyes blasted a 2-run homer in his last at-bat.
He turned around that fastball and drove it out of the park in his previous at-bat, so there's got to be a good chance they mix it up right here on him and try and go off speed. Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. Ton of rotation on that ball. You could almost see the red dot come up here.
Sec now as that ball finds its way into the outfield, a base hit. And the score, the runner from third.
Nice. See you work. Check your outfield.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Blaze Jordan. The base knock to the outfield could score the tying run from second. Heading out towards shallow right. Right fielder is on the run. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And that's going to score the tying run from second. We're even now at 5-5.
And he seems to be in a little bit of a funk as of late. Not sure if it's mechanical or psychological, but something is definitely off. Gave up 5 runs last time out and 5 more here. Nothing.
Swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Clearly fired up to work out of that jam. Back with more on this fine Saturday night following this. Next up is Salvador Avila, singled in his last at-bat.
Salvador Avila.
Fastball hit on the ground to short. Reined in. Throw gets him, 2 down. So here's the cleanup hitter, Michael Tolia. Bats here with a double and a triple on his line in this one. Slider, and this is hit on the ground out to short. Throw to first beats him easily, and the side is retired. So they breeze through this half of the inning. 6th, 7th, and 8th place hitters due up in the bottom of inning number 6, and we are all tied 5-5. Now into the box, Jesus Reyes. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order. Here's the 2-1 home. Drops one down here, and they'll try to beat it out.
Pick up the ball.
Throw to the plate. But he gets back in time, safe at second base. So credit him with an RBI as he really caught him by surprise there by dropping that down. Now at the plate, Franchi Cordero is working on a 1 for 3 thus far.
Franchi Cordero.
Swing and a fly ball, but shallow. And that's not going to do it. Avila has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And he will get in to score, and it's a run batted in on the sacrifice fly. Digging in, the switch hitter, Jonathan Araújo. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. Towards second.
All right, he's up. You're up.
And that's in there. Base hit. And one more as the run scores from second to make it 8-5 now.
Hey, D-Roll, that's a big RBI right there to stretch. So the whole crowd will have a pleasant drive home afterwards as their guys have taken the first 2 of this 3-game series. A win tomorrow, they can break out the breeze.
8-6 the final score tonight. The Sea Dogs used a 3-run 7th to help propel them to the win. Matthew Kent gets the win in relief, the second of the year.
They left 17 men on base.
Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. Today, the finale of this 3-game weekend series between the Hartford Yard Goats and the Portland Sea Dogs. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Dylan Covey, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he can be really tough to hit.
Batting third, the shortstop.
Stepping in next, Jesus Reyes. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Now the pitch.
Come on now, one time, right here. Need you right here, kid.
The 0-1 delivery. Hit on the ground to third. He's got it. Over to first, and that retires the side. An inning in the books. No score here on the show. At the plate now is Michael Tolia, swinging it well so far in this series. He's 3 for 9.
Come on, guys.
Rounded slowly to the left side. Scooped up. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. So to get his day started at the plate, Derek Gonzalez trying to get it going at the plate. It's been tough sledding for him so far this year. Slow roller out to short. He's got to hurry. On to first, and there are 2 down. Next, it'll be Jesus Reyes. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is.
The offense better get it going right here because they certainly can tell from their dugout. This guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Marks is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down. Into the box, Derek Gonzalez grounded out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that.
We'll have to leave it there as the play is made for the 3rd out. So 1 run on 2 base hits. Now at the plate, here is Jesus Reyes. He flew out in his last debut.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB. That's a grind pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate, and this batter's able to fight and keep his hands inside this baseball and drive it for a knock. Impressive.
And he'll get back in safely.
Hey,
1-1. Broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. Fielded cleanly. And the inning will end as they're unable to cash in with 2 outs. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. Now to the plate, Jesus Reyes singled in his last at-bat. First offering. Good slider there, and he gets ahead of him 0-1. Behind 0-2 now.
All right, come on now. One time. Let him fly.
0-2 count, and the pitch. This is line to left. Gonzalez is right there as he puts it away, no problem for the 1st out.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed.
All set to start the 9th in this one, and next to hit is the catcher, Drew Romo.
No, you're only down 1 right here, but the exploding stuff that's coming out of the back end of a lot of teams' bullpens. I mean, just north of 95 plus. Stuff diving all over the plate. It's gotten a lot tougher to scratch across runs against these teams' bullpens.
Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning goes. Now it'll be Jesus Reyes. He's 1 for 4 so far. First pitch on its way. Good off-speed pitch had him out in front for strike 1. Liner towards second. There are 2 away now. 9-7, the final score in this ball of the year.
One of the most underappreciated skills a young player can develop is plate discipline, and the ability to work good counts to your advantage. A good at bat can go a long way. Mike Lowell, you know a little something about that. How do you build a good at bat as a hitter?
Well, I think preparation is the first key, understanding what type of stuff you are going to see that night, and then being able to have the discipline not only to swing at your pitch, but even more importantly, to not swing at the opposing pitcher's pitch. You know, we're not robots, and I think all position players really bank on a pitcher's mistakes. So do you have the discipline and the patience to wait for your pitch instead of just saying the first thing that looks like my bat can get on it, I'm going to swing? So I think building that game plan and understanding what you want to swing at with the mindset of being able to lay off the pitches you don't want to swing at can give you that information to execute not only in those early at-bats, but be able to make adjustments on later at-bats in the game.
It doesn't have to be early in the at-bat either, working yourself into an advantageous count. You could get to 2 strikes and keep fouling off pitches and frustrate a pitcher until he gives up that mistake pitch.
Well, it depends on is and how much is he going to stick to his plan. But I know this, if a pitcher gives me his best pitch 2-3 times and I just foul it off and I can grind the at-bat out and extend it to another pitch, sooner or later he's either going to make a different pitch or he's going to miss that spot one time, and that's always advantage hitter.
Next, here is Jesus Reyes. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Here it comes. Line hard, deep into left. Lundqvist is there, and it's a very quick inning as the side is retired. So a fairly painless top of the first. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1, no score. Next to hit, Nash Knight. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Hit on the ground out to short. He's got it. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning. Next to stand in is Orelvis Martinez. He's got hits in each of the last 5 ball games.
Orelvis Martinez.
Jimenez, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Down the first baseline. He'll go to the bag for 1, and he's safe. He made it safe.
Here's one that you don't see too often, right? Safe at second base, but out at first. Great hustle there from the runner going into second. Really showed off his speed.
Up next, Leonardo Jimenez. singled in his first AB.
Second
Yeah, they
baseman.
take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave it.
A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. But the recovery will come too late, and the bases are loaded now. Now to bat, Jesus Reyes.
Now batting, shortstop.
And now the first pitch.
Reyes.
Swing and a miss, strike one.
The offense better get it going right here because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Line drive to left. Base hit, and they're into the hit column.
I appreciate the moxie right there, but 3 fastballs at this level usually turns into a knock.
Next to hit is Carlos Silva, struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Carlos Silva.
Set and the 1-2 pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Left fielder is on the move. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. The Fisher Cats are out in front, 6-0. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Josh
Now
Palacios.
batting,
A couple
fielder.
of walks for him thus far. Large on the
Palacios.
first, nobody out. On the ground to second base, this could be 2. Scooped up, 1 there.
Out.
On to first, but not in time as he beats it out. Next will be the designated hitter, Jordan
Now
Groshans. He homered back
designated
in the
hitter.
3rd inning in this one.
Jordan Groshans.
A 1-1 home. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. Reined in. There's 1. Relay to first in time. And just like that, this side is retired. 1 hit, 1 left. So now to the plate, Jesus Reyes. Singled in his last at-bat.
Yeah, guys, still the only hit in this game so far. They've been pretty well shut down. Guys on the mound have really much controlled the whole outcome up until this point.
0-1, here's the pitch. Hit softly on the ground to third. Gonna be a tough play. The second for 1. On to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now. And now, Jesus Reyes. First pitch coming, here it is. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Off-balance throw, but he couldn't get enough on it, so it'll be scored as an infield single. And with that, I can finally say the 4 words I've had on my mind for what seems like an eternity. This ball game is over. 9-1 is the way this one ends. New Hampshire led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. C.J. Van Eyck gets the win on the mound, his first of the year, as he allows only 2 hits through 7+ innings of work. Chad Napick struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Flezak, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 11 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.
Got baseball on. Stepping up is Jesus Reyes. A couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. Palacios is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the 2nd out. Now in the box, Nash Knight. And he's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games.
Hey, no outs now.
Palacios gets his lead at first, nobody out. Now this is hit not all that hard out to second. To second for one, but no real shot at two as he's safe easily at first. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Brock Lundquist. And he's seen his numbers on the rise here over the last 5 games or so.
Lundquist.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Hit back up the middle. And that is through into center field, a base hit. Now a long throw to third. And they won't come close to getting him. He's in there at third.
Boy, after scoring a boatload yesterday, Dero, they're off to a fast start again, striking here in the first inning.
Yeah, this offense is on fire. Obviously, the hitting meeting resonated with these guys. Scored a ton yesterday and picked up right where they left off.
Digging in next, Brock Lundquist.
He
delivered an RBI single in his last trip. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. To short, hit hard. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. 3 innings complete. The Fisher Cats lead it 1-0. All set for the start of the 4th. And next will be the imposing power bat, Jesus Reyes. First delivery to him. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Palacios has it, and it's a quick out, number 1. Striding in is Leonardo Jimenez. He did his job and laid down a successful sac bunt in his first appearance.
And not easy to do in today's game. High velocity, exploding, breaking stuff. He executed that sac bunt perfectly.
And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he'll reach it first.
Man, there's just no excuse for a middle infielder to make a play like that, especially your shortstop. Looked like a routine play, but for some reason, he just pulled the first baseman off the bag. It happens, but you never want to give a team extra outs.
Next to dig in, Rodrigo Vigil flew out in his only at-bat so far.
Rodrigo Vigil.
The 1-2. Hit out towards second. He's right there. One there, on to first, and they get them both.
Oh, that double play.
So now into the box is Jesus Reyes. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that's through for a hit.
Nice. I see you working.
Hey, after that hit right there, Dero, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
The left fielder, number 4.
Now with the Carlos Silva. He's 0-for-2 thus far in this one. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And a swing and a miss as he pulled the string on a breaking ball, and the inning is over. Clearly fired up to work out of that jam. The 3 of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. So stepping in is Josh Palacios. He hit a 2-bagger and later scored in his previous plate appearance.
Yeah, give me a repeat performance of that last double. With a man on first right now, let him run, get you a ribbon.
Sent on the ground out to second. He's got it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So they pick up no runs on 2 hits, no errors.
Hey, get your pins deeper, let's go.
So the next to bat will be Jesus Reyes. Singled in his last at-bat. First offering on its way. And he fouls this one off.
See it, try it. Let's go. Right here.
Hits this one hard the other way. Throw cleanly into first, and that ends the inning. But not before the lone hit in the inning. The solo home run makes this a one-run ball game. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. The Fisher Cats are out in front, 2-1.
Yeah, that's just a punch to the gut of the home fans as they watch their team fall behind at the top of the 9th. Then they can't get it done at the bottom and come away with a loss.
3-2 the finish in tonight's game. The Portland Sea Dogs came through when it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win. Caleb Simpson claims the win out of the pen, his first. Hansel Robles wraps it up for the save, his 4th of the season. So that'll just about do it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshow.com.
2 runs, 10 hits, no errors. They left 16 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 51 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
And stepping in, Jesus Reyes. And you see what he's done in recent action. Obviously seeing the ball well right now. Fouled off. Oh, he has him looking silly here. It's 0-2.
Woo, that was an ugly swing. If I'm pitching right now, I'm throwing that same pitch again. That was ugly.
Swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. So not much happening here in the top half of the first. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1, no score. Ready now is Orelvis Martinez. He's 3 for 7 in the series coming in. 2 out, nobody on.
Martinez.
High pop-up. Reyes waits on it, and that retires the side. Pretty painless half of the inning, all told. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd, and we are tied 0-0. So next to hit is Jesus Reyes. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
And you can't allow the same thing to happen in this situation. This is a big-time spot in this game. He's got to find a way to put the ball in.
Halfway to 100 pitches, here it is. And it's fouled away.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
And he's coming right after him, Matty. 3 fastballs in a row.
So 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
Chopped back to the mound. Can they turn it? Come on, slide. They get the force at the plate. Relay to first is too late, so no double play, but no run scores. So now here is Carlos Silva, who collected a base hit his first time up. 3rd inning, no score to this point. Shot here out towards short.
All right, he's up. You're up.
Glove, and that ought to get at least 1 run in. Run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there. get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
3-0 now.
A great case of a manager sticking up for his pitcher right there and giving that umpire an earful. He didn't get that pitch called the way he wanted it to, but the manager's planting a seed in that umpire's mind to try to expand the strike zone so some of those borderline pitches start to go his pitcher's way.
Oh, and it misses. Ball 4, and that will force home a run. Striding forward now is the DH, Josh Tobias, 8th batter of the inning now with the bases loaded and 2 away. Hit hard on the ground to the right, and that is into right field. Base hit, 1 run scores. Throw won't get him.
Boy, talking about having ducks on the pond right there, D-Rose. I know everybody wants to hit a home run. Those are the ones you remember. But without question, Dan, 2 out, 2 RBI knocks with runners in scoring position right there. You remember these knocks.
Digging in will be Jesus Reyes.
The shortstop.
Hey, you can do it. No one better. Let's go.
Reyes.
Hey, don't be afraid. Let it fly. One time.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Polanco giving chase. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. So a good job for him there to bounce back after giving up 4 last time around. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. And the Sea Dogs lead this one 4-0. So here is Jesus Reyes. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Grounded back up the middle. And that gets through, so he'll have his first base hit, make him 1 for 4 in the game now. And he is in there.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Row, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
The 2-0.
Hey! See it, drive it like you can.
He's running.
Let's go now, one time.
The 2-1 home. He's running again. Strike called. Now the throw down. Not nearly in time as he took that one on the pitcher. Stepping in once again is Carlos Silva. 3 hits in 3 trips to the plate for him so far. Line to the right side. That's
you gotta move. You gotta move. You're scoring.
1 run scores. The throw to the plate. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
You love the aggressive base running right there. It's not easy to make that throw and give that catcher time to adjust his feet and get that tag down.
No, very aggressive send right there. You take a chance, you hope the throw is a little bit offline, and that paid off right there.
And now here is Nash Knight. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Vigil on third. Large at second. Fields at first. 1 gone. Hit back up the middle. Scooped up. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score. Next up, Cullen Large. 1 for
Now
2.
batting,
He grounded
first
out
baseman,
first time up and
Cullen.
followed that with a base hit. Bouncer up the middle. Reined in. The second for 1. Relay to first in time. And just like that, this side is retired. So 1 run on 2 hits. No errors. And 2. So next to bat will be Jesus Reyes. Singled in his last at-bat. Fastball, when it gets by him, a swinging strike. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. Out in front of that one, may have been looking fastball. Good job just to make contact.
Hey, come on now, big dog.
Runner at first here, 1 man out.
Hey, let it rip, let it go.
Hit hard towards center. And that's
Make
in
the
there.
turn, find the
Base
ball,
hit.
make the
Long
turn.
Throw to third. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single.
Dan, right here you see a situation where no doubles defense comes back to bite you. As a pitcher, were you even aware when guys are playing a foot off the track? I'll be honest with you, Dio. On the mound trying to get that white ball to that dark brown or black glove. And I never really ever turned around to even notice where they were playing. I was concerned about getting the guy out swinging the bat.
Hit in the air down the right field line. Polanco has a read on it. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. Now the relay home. And he will score on the sacrifice fly.
Hey, talk about having a productive inning. You like to see that. You like to add on runs anytime you can. And the sac fly here gives their
Now
team
batting,
another
the third
insurance
baseman,
run, and they're starting to blow this thing wide open.
He's set and a 3-0 offering. And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
And as a pitcher, that's always tough. Looked like he got a bad break on some of those calls, but he's got to learn that sometimes the calls don't go your way, and you've just got to move on. That's something that young pitchers can have a hard time with, though.
Reyes over at second. Jordan at first. 2 out in the inning.
Come on, let it fly right here.
Grounded to short. He's right there.
On the bag, on the bag.
Second for the force out, and the side is retired. So 1 run here on 1 hit, no errors, and a couple of men left. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The Sea Dogs lead it 9-2.
Wow, they were banging on all cylinders from the leadoff man to the number 9 guy, the order. They absolutely cruised to a 7-run victory. If it were
contest.
He's off to a hot start in his pro career, absolutely lighting it up at the plate. I've got Sean Casey, the mayor, with me today. Case, is this an early indication that he's going to be a star?
Well, I think the biggest thing when you know, you have to be careful sometimes with prospects because you got to let them play out, right? I think you got to let them develop in the minor leagues, get some time under their belt. You have consistency because the biggest thing when you get to the big league level is that consistency day in and day out, right? So you could dominate at Double-A, but you know, and get caught up too quick, and then the third deck comes in the big leagues and the 50,000 fans are there instead of 5. It's a whole nother ball game, you know. So I think the biggest thing is let guys develop, let them get the consistency, and when they get to the big leagues, now they're ready to play and succeed.